possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Canes will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Tigers' offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Receiver makes the grab. Big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. No huddle here for the offense.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Back to throw again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller and allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
And at first down, they go right back to him. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? To the air, it's Burden. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pocket breaking down. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. They're going to run it. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Catch made on the left side. Stiff arms the man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can...
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. So we'll take a timeout. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's running out of time here. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got his man open downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights off a defender.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play. Second down, we're going to throw it.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Dropping back, it's Burden. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball, but this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. And with nobody open, choosing to just throw it away. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Powering through. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Burden. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He knocks this one right through. And the game is now tied. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Burden. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Catch made on the left side. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Canes will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's looking deep here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, open.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team pins it in and brings him down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Finds an open target on the left side, and he's tackled after the catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Burden. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Going to try to use his legs here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The ball is picked off. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense has got the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Burden. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown for the U.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with it, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And the runner takes off to his right. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the single back takes the handoff. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Burden. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off? Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Return is brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. At it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That's reeled in. It's Owens. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know you're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to throw it again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
They try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit. Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Can he take it all the way? The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, got to get some consolation points here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking for the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Canes.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This one has been a beatdown for the ages. A demolition, an evisceration. The short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. And it works. The first down to the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Well, that interception really about costing the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Burden. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Hurricanes will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier tackled there. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand